You ever wonder why some people stay broke their whole lives while others stack cash like it's nothing? It's not luck, it's not just hard work, and it's definitely not some secret rich people club. It's habits. And let me tell you, most of the so-called millionaire habits you hear about online, yeah, they're the exact things keeping you broke. You want to know the real difference between people who keep struggling and those who actually make it? Good, because today we're exposing it all. No fluff, no fake motivation, just brutal, in-your-face truth. And if you're serious about leveling up, I've also found the best Amazon deals today for game-changing tech, books, and tools that actually help. Links in the description before prices change. Let's get into it. First up, waking up at 5 a.m. means nothing if you're broke. You see all these fake gurus telling you to wake up early, meditate, journal, and drink some overpriced green juice like that's gonna make you rich. Guess what? The average millionaire doesn't care about waking up early. They care about waking up with a purpose. If you wake up at 5 a.m. and scroll TikTok for 2 hours, congrats, you just wasted your time. But if you wake up at 9 a.m. and immediately start executing on your money-making plan, that's what makes the difference. Rich people don't follow some generic routine. They set clear goals and execute with urgency. They wake up knowing exactly what they need to do that day to make more money. So stop thinking early wake-ups equals success. Instead, start thinking strategic action equals success. Next, let's talk about reading 100 books a year but still being broke. You ever see those posts saying, Warren Buffett reads 500 pages a day? Yeah, he does. But here's the part they don't tell you. He actually applies what he learns. Meanwhile, broke people read book after book, feeling smart but doing nothing with it. If you read Rich Dad Poor Dad and still don't have a second income stream, what was the point? Millionaires don't just consume information, they take action. Instead of wasting money on 50 different self-help books, invest in one good book that actually teaches you a skill you can monetize. I've linked some of the best-rated books below that actually teach you how to make money. Now here's a big one that most people screw up: budgeting like a broke person. Yeah, budgeting is important, but if all your focus is on saving pennies instead of earning dollars, you've already lost. The rich don't obsess over cutting out $5 lattes, they obsess over increasing their income. They focus on investments, scaling businesses, and making high-value decisions. Meanwhile, broke people stress about minor expenses, but ignore the biggest wealth destroyers: high-interest debt, bad investments, and lack of income growth. Want real financial freedom? Focus on making more, not just spending less. And let's talk about the lie of multiple income streams. Everyone says, the average millionaire has 7 income streams. Sounds nice, but let me ask you, how many do you actually think they started with? Broke people spread themselves too thin trying to build 7 things at once and end up with nothing. Rich people, they master one skill, one business, one cash-flowing machine first. Once that's printing money, then they add more income streams. If you're out here juggling dropshipping, trading, YouTube, and 10 other things with no results, you're doing it wrong. Pick one, get really good at it, and scale it up before chasing the next big thing. Now let's expose the biggest scam of all, the idea that working harder will make you rich. Look, working hard is great, but if you're grinding away at a low-paying job with no strategy, you're just running on a treadmill to nowhere. Millionaires don't just work hard, they work smart. They understand leverage, using money, technology, and people to multiply their time. Instead of doing everything themselves, they delegate. Instead of saving money by doing manual tasks, they invest in tools and automation. Speaking of which, I've listed some top-rated Amazon deals below for software, automation tools, and productivity tech that actually help you scale your income without wasting time. And let's address something controversial: the idea that avoiding all debt is smart. Listen, bad debt will destroy you. Credit card debt, car loans for flashy status symbols, personal loans for dumb purchases. Horrible. But guess what? Rich people use debt strategically. They use it to buy assets, invest in businesses, and scale their income. Meanwhile, broke people avoid all debt like it's the plague and miss out on opportunities to grow. The real key? Learning the difference between good debt and bad debt. Lastly, let's talk about buying cheap versus buying smart. Broke people buy the cheapest option every time. Rich people buy the best value. If a tool, course, laptop, or piece of software is going to make you more money, it's not an expense, it's an investment. This is exactly why I've linked today's best Amazon deals in the description. These are the things that actually help you grow. Whether it's a high-performance laptop for work, the best noise-canceling headphones for focus, or an investment book that's actually worth reading, I've done the research for you. Check them out before prices go up. So here's the bottom line. Rich people don't just have different habits, they think differently. They focus on execution over motivation, income over expenses, value over price, and leverage over grind. If you're stuck following broke habits disguised as millionaire wisdom, it's time to wake up. Start making the right moves. Now, because waiting around for the right time is exactly what keeps people broke. Now, if you're serious about leveling up, check out the Amazon links in the description for tools that actually help. Don't just watch this video and do nothing. Make the change today.